Scrappy Kathy here with day 27 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And this is today's sketch. It's got 3 photos. I'm going to have 4. Some looks like, different scraps behind, including a circle behind the last one, some horizontal arrows and a banner there, and a vertical piece, and then a little piece down here that looks like it has some journaling. So I'm going to honor it as much as possible, but I'm going to put it away now and not going to refer to it again because I'm going to have to go my own way because my scrap sizes are the size they are, and I have no other papers on my table. The load prompt today was about Princess Diana and how she was so relatable that people felt they knew her and were so saddened by her death because they felt they knew her, even when, of course, they didn't. So the prompt was to scrap about someone that you feel that you know, even though you don't. And I was honestly going to skip that until I saw the guest designer's layout, which she scrapped about Joni Mitchell and how her the lyrics to her songs kind of were relatable to her life and had meant a lot to her. So I kind of started thinking along those lines, and I came up with these guys, and it's kind of, from early life. My early singer crush, if you will, was Frankie Avalon. And when I was in 7th grade, I was absolutely certain that when he asked Venus to bring him a girl, I was sure that he was talking about me. And when I was just 17, I heard Paul McCartney starting the song, I Saw Her Standing There. I was absolutely sure that it was me that he saw standing there. And as I got older, growing up in a little small town in Louisiana, I dreamed of living in the big city, and I wanted to go to New York and be a famous writer and do book signings and book readings and go to poetry slams and coffee shops. And I had never heard of any such thing and never seen any of those things at the time. And Neil Diamond's songs, Brooklyn Road spoke to me, and Beautiful Noise kind of captured the excitement and the fun there. These days, now that I'm out of my 20s and 30s by 7 or 8 miles, Jimmy Buffett is my patron saint, if you will. His songs kind of sail me off to beaches in flip-flops, and there's booze in the blender, and it's all about fun and sun and palm trees and sailboats, and so there's this old guy in sunglasses, and it is accidental that the images I pulled off the web, these were black and white and this one was in color, but I decided to keep it that way. That was intentional. So that's my film strip, and I've got my little bit of journaling, down under there. I just typed that when I brought those photos onto my my word processing system. So I've got these scraps, and I'm just going to arrange them the way I want to. I have some fussy cut toucans that I'm going to try to use. I've got some things fussy cut from this Bo Bunny line, and I forget what line that is, but this paper and these papers are from there. That's a Chamel. This is the Wavy Waters and the Hawaiian shirt print are, I think, from Echo Park. This is from a paper pad. These are from Amy Tangerine. This is a crate paper. And this was an image I got. It was a Pinterest pin, and I cut it apart. It had these words, and I'm going to use these instead of a title. These are lyrics from a Jimmy Buffett song called He Went to Paris. and I did. And it says some of it's magic, some of it's tragic, but I had a good life all the way. So I'm going to try to fit that on there, and then the rest of this is going to, that's from that Bo Bunny line. The rest of this is going to, just let me see if I can, that's not a Bo Bunny line. That's actually Paradise. Aloha. That may be a Bo Bunny line, or it may be I don't know. Let's just say that these are scraps from my stash. So I'm just gonna pull these off and kind of just put them on as I see fit. I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. And I should cut it smaller, but then I would lose those pieces, and I just kind of love it. So I'm gonna keep it. And I'm not gonna be able to put much of this. Let's see, is that kind of goes there, and of course I have to peel that up. I'm gonna make it, I need to put that right side up, and if I did it at the top and the bottom like I had originally had it placed, it would, the pineapples would be lying on their sides, and we just can't have that, right? So we'll see if I can do it with that crepe paper line. Okay, there. Sunglasses. I can do some sunglasses at the top. I think I have this line of sunglasses. Well, let's do these to go down this way. And, you know, I think these colors are prettier. So I'm going to cut that top row. That's kind of a dull orange there. And I kind of like the peachy color and the red better. You know what? I'm just going to cut those off, and I will not waste those strips of sunglasses. I love that paper, but I don't want to hide these red ones. I'm going to have a little red in the layout elsewhere. So I'm going to move this kind of over to this side. Make sure I get this. It's white against white, so I'm having trouble lining that up. This one I can do, let's get over here. I can have 2 rows. Trying to line that up. Lining it up with the rims. Okay, is that right? This doesn't look straight to me. So the blue piece might not be straight. Silly me. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can be sure that's okay. Let me get that there. This here, and I'd like to thank you all for your well wishes about my surgery. It couldn't have gone better. I'm actually operating with a, okay, we're going to do that, and then I'm operating with a let's see, I'm going to do this and this. Okay, operating with a pair of glasses that has one lens out of it, and that's because my vision's better than it is without the lens, and that'll all get changed up. Let me do that, and we'll see if this covers that. It does. So I'll do it that way. I'm not doing foam on anything. At the moment. I think I will not put foam there. I'm going to have to put foam under the film strip, the photo strip, not the film strip. Let's see where that goes. I'm going to do that, and then I'll have to place the photo strip. I'm going to do this right down here, or I was. It looks like this might be a better place, and it looks like it needs to be cut down a bit. Let me do that over here. And I'm not sure how all that's going to work. The film strip, or the photo strip, I was going to do kind of like this, so that the Jimmy Buffett image was the one that was over the circle. And I want the seagulls to show. I know that I'm going to cut off some of those branches, but I think I'll move it down here. And then I'll have this strip. Maybe I'll do that now. I'll do that, turn that into a banner. And then I'll flip it over here to get the same cut on each side to there and there. And that's not giving you a very good example there, but okay, come on. And I can see it better here. So y'all are going to think that my surgery didn't go well because I'm not seeing things very clearly. Okay, I'm going to do that there, and then can I do, does that make sense? If I overlap it, okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll use a, let's see, one of these, guys, how about this? This stripe across here. Well, let me make sure that this goes over that. Okay, if I want that to be there, then I want this to be kind of right there. Okay, and then this, I'll put some foam on the back. I started this video and it got interrupted by an alarm. And I honestly can't remember what I said on that video and whether I've said it here or not. Okay, that will work. And I might do this guy right here. You know, this may not need to be here. I could do it there. I may not need that. And I do want something vertical. Oh, you know what? Let me put this back. I like those little tickets, and I will use them because I love tickets. But how about cutting this in two and having it here and there? And then I'll take this off. I'll do here. Actually, maybe there. That works. Then we've kind of got an overlapping there. And I can do this kind of coming up underneath the circle like that. And let me get the right distance here. I think that works about a ½ inch. Okay, and I've got this cut. It could maybe go kind of like that, right there. That kind of works. That way I don't waste it. And I've got this image. Let's not forget that I have these. I was gonna do this one maybe right there. But that overlaps this. I can hide that, I guess. I can kind of stick it down in there like that and have this a little off to the side. That works. Let's see. Okay, and then I've got this, which can go, it's cut off on the end there, so it could go there, or kind of like that. Or it could go down here. Ah, there you go. That's where it needs to go because that bottom part is cut off too. It was on an edge. And when I fussy cut images, I really don't like to lose any of the designer's art there. Okay, and where do I want? I need some supporting foam. I let that foam cut off a little too soon. Didn't cut quite a big enough bit, but I just don't want it to fall down there and here. I thought maybe I would be tucking some things under, and this may end up getting tucked under like that. That works, and I need a little foam to make that work. So this is kind of one of those pages that's fun, but introspective at the same time. And LOAD tends to do that. For me, it's, yeah, let me get that kind of over there. This says retro, which is perfect for my photo of Frankie Avalon. Okay, I'm going to prop this up in this space right here. It's perfect for that. And I'm going to have to do a tiny little strip, and the best way to do that is with this foam tape. Otherwise, getting it to adhere can kind of get tricky. This right there. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of go right along the bottom of that. And I have this that can kind of sit down in there. That actually covers up. Let me cut this off. See if I can get it down lower. There. And I can possibly do that. Okay, let me do one little bit more. And then I'll put some glue on it. I'll assume that's all right. Let me get a little bit of adhesive sticking up right there. Okay, that's good. Now I had some other, let me get some adhesive right there, and of course I overlapped it, but I can kind of scrape that off. And I'm gonna do something that I hope will make this stand out. I'm just going to kind of doodle around it. And that'll give me a reason to doodle around this one. And that makes it stand out a bit, because the white on white really just kind of looks like those sunglasses were floating out there. And I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I may do some more doodling just to kind of carry that theme around. And it sort of defines those sections better. And you notice now, for instance, that toucan is overlapping something that's more structured. It adds structure. So I'm going to do it around the pineapple pieces too, and then it kind of explains that striped bit. And I don't know if this works or makes any difference to anyone else but me, but that little bit of structure kind of helps me make sense of all the busyness that's going on here. And you might say it adds more busyness, and you're probably right, and I'm not going to argue. So it's just an extra touch, and on a whimsical, if this were kind of a really beautiful layout, I maybe wouldn't risk it, but I kind of would like something. I wish I had matted this photo strip, but since I didn't, just doing this around there will give it some, it'll kind of frame it a bit. Oh, come on. I'm not doing a very good job of that. And it's over here on the Jimmy Buffett side, which is my good side. Okay, so I'm going to call this done. I think I have some word strips that would be cute, and there may be let's see. I kind of thought there'd be some images on one of these that might I like that umbrella and the sunshine on this chipboard sheet. This is Summer Splash by Cartabella. I'm gonna put this guy maybe right there, and this guy right there or right there. Let me here, shading it from the sun. Now that it's there, I'm not crazy about it. I could kind of scooch it there, and then it seems like I need something behind it, which maybe this group of flowers, again with the you know what, I'm gonna put this here, this here, and there is a tropical floral right there. It's apropos of nothing. I'm going to take all that off, and I'll use it somewhere else. I'm leaving it there because I don't want to lose that part that it looks like the sketch by having it that way. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to take this and have part of it kind of sticking out here on the stripe on either side, just to add another horizontal layer. Kind of have it here. Do that. And then have it there. And then that's not there, so it just kind of looks like it's tucked under some layers. And I think that's all I might want to put on there. Crabby but cute. That would be nice. Okay, so I think I've told that story, and I'm happy with the page. What I'm not happy with is this circle isn't right on that circle. Okay, now it is, and now this guy needs to be. So how much ungluing have I done? Okay, there we go. That's my sketch. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. That's another Jimmy Buffett song, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 28, and tomorrow I'm also up on Off the Board. I've got a page I did a couple days ago for Off the Board, and we're doing a wine theme this month. So this was my margarita themed page, and that'll be my wine themed page. So thanks for watching. Bye.